What's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing our first battle of the palettes in 2020. We are battling Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette versus Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette. So which one is the better latte palette? Which one is my favorite? Then y'all definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, so for today's video, I do want to battle the two Dominique Cosmetics Latte palettes versus each other. When I first started YouTube, literally 2 years ago, I want to say it's really more of a year ago because I quit YouTube for quite some time, but then I came back. But 2 years ago, I did create a video on my channel using the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. Now, I had ordered this palette while I was in Maine on family vacation, and I did a full review on it, and then I did another like soft glam tutorial on it. Oh my god, y'all, that video is so cringy. It is like so like cringe worthy, and bless y'all souls, like I give y'all mad props because I've had so many people go on like a Allie binging spree, and y'all like watch those videos, and I'm like, oh God, how could you watch the horror? Like, my eyelash is sticking up this way. I'm sitting on a chair, filming on my phone with horrible audio, not knowing what I'm doing. Oh my God, even like my technique of applying eyeshadow then was so different. It looked so shitty. And it's just a horrible, horrible mess. But regardless of the embarrassment of myself, I really, really do love the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. This is the first palette that Chris and Dominique has ever rolled out with. Y'all can see she is beat. She is dirty because she is loved. I really do love this eyeshadow palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I don't like about it is that it is a white base, and white bases tend to get dirty so quickly. But this palette does retail for $42, and on the inside, y'all can see how the shades are right here. Super duper beautiful. Now, I've noticed in all of my Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes that there's always one shadow that's always crooked. Don't know why that is, but it is the way it is. I played with every single shadow in here except for these two. These two right here are the only ones I've never actually played with because I was never into color. But I've really, really fallen in love with color. But I used to create such really beautiful eye looks using these matte shades up here. Really beautiful fall eye looks with a little shimmer topper. So unbelievable. So when I saw that she was rolling out with a second latte palette, I was like, oh, I have to get it. Not only is it another coffee base, not only is it another coffee base palette, but what I think is so amazing about this is a certain portion of the proceeds that are made off this palette are actually donated to the St. Jude's Research Hospital. I think is fantastic. So on this collection, she's not doing any sort of affiliate code, discount code, because she wants every single portion of profits to be sent over to St. Jude's Research, which I think is fantastic. It's another big reason to support Chris and Dominique and this brand. But this is another $42 eyeshadow palette. Look at the aesthetics. Look at the packaging right here. Literally, it looks like there's coffee stains all over the palette, and I think it is beautiful. Now, if you guys have not seen my trend mode unboxing, I actually already wore this palette in that video, and I really, really love the eye look that I created. But these are the shadows right here. Super, super gorgeous. Now, I only played with 3 of the shadows right here. I played the 2 colorful ones of this light little shimmer, but today I'm going to change it up just a bit. But you can definitely see how beautiful this eyeshadow is as well. Again, a little bit of a Cricut DC, but such an amazing, aesthetically pleasing eyeshadow palette for sure. And not to mention, this just rolled out this past Friday the 24th, and this has been out for 2 years now, so you guys see the two side by side. This one definitely looks more like a latte palette. This just looks more like a beautiful design, but these are 2 eyeshadow palettes right here. And if I could actually get more of like a comparison, that'd be better. So these are how they look right here. So freaking nice, right? Very, very nice. And you can see that this one right here is kind of copying off the bottom right there. You can see some of the same colors, same arrangement, how they're doing it, but just slightly different shades. So yeah, I figured why not do a battle of the palettes. In honor of the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette, why don't we do a battle of the two, which is a better latte palette. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so now that I concealed my eyes, I am going to go in with this eye with the Latte 2 palette and then this eye with the Latte palette. Now, as you guys don't already know, if you guys are new here, I like doing my eyeshadows a little differently. I like doing my eyeshadow from my inward, working my way out. I just find that it works best for my eye shape, the technique, and I don't know, it just works best for me. So I am gonna go into the Latte 2 palette right here. Like I said, I will have both palettes listed down below. Now I gotta figure out what type of look I want to do. Now both palettes do have a lot of neutral colors in here. I could definitely do a neutral eyeshadow look, but I find that to be just a little boring for my personal taste. I do want to kind of play with some colors. I already did these two colors right here in the last video, which I said I'll link right up here. So I want to play around with like this pink shade right here. I know I did this color, but I feel like these two really complement each other along with this shade right here. So I'm gonna just try to make it a very, very easy look today. I'm gonna take my finger, I'm gonna dig into the color Frappe, which is this beautiful, beautiful shimmer right here. And I'm gonna place it right here. Oh my god. So yesterday while I was serving a table, I went to go drop off her check. And I noticed she had a Bobbi Brown pressed powder palette in her hand, and she was kind of just pressing powder into her face or like fixing it for makeup. I don't know what she was doing, but I sat it down, but I was so distracted trying to figure out what type of Bobbi Brown pressed palette that was. And so I wanted to say, guys, the copy on the left is gonna be my copy if you guys can sign right there. The one on the right is gonna be for you. But instead I set it down and I was like, the left I recommend, sign left, right recommend, left signed me. And they laughed because it just came out so randomly, and I stopped dead and I just burst out laughing, and I literally looked at her and I was like, I'm so sorry, but you putting on the face powder using the Bobbi Brown setting palette thing that she had really was distracting because I was trying to figure out what it was by being very discreet, and I completely stumbled on my words, to which they started to laugh a lot, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And they were like, no, it's okay. And she's like, I love Bobbi Brown. So I was like, oh, have you tried the vitamin enriched primer base? And they're like, oh no, we haven't tried that. I was like, what about the flash palette? They said, no, we haven't tried that. And I started asking questions like, we haven't tried that. I was like, oh, it's like, what have you tried? And they said like their foundation and like something else. I was like, oh, okay, well, I haven't tried that. But it was really cool because I got to talk to them about makeup for like 5 minutes. But when I went to go grab the check, I opened the check and they wrote a big flat 0 in the tip line, and I was like, oh, I was like, I just got stiffed off this table. Like, okay, I guess they didn't like me having that conversation with them about makeup. And I came back to the table, and lo and behold, they actually put the tip in cash on the table. And I was like, oh, look how sweet they were. So pretty. I could like recreate the look I did last week, but I actually wanted to branch out just a little bit. And I'm gonna dig into, where's my brush? I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This is called Strawberry Milk right here. I know a lot of people out there really do like strawberry milk. I do not, because I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't enjoy that. But this is how this color looks. So freaking pretty. You can see it right there. I'm gonna take it. You know, there's actually not a lot of kick up in the pan. I think that's really nice. I start to pack that. Ooh, that has a lot of nice color to it. That's nice. Right next to this. It'll be a really soft, really beautiful pink eye look. I am going to use a Sigma brush just because it's what came in the Trendman box, and I figured why not just like use this box again and use these brushes. This is so pretty. This could be like a really beautiful Valentine's Day look. Okay, so now that it's laid down, it's very basic, I know, but it's such a really pretty color. I could have gone in maybe like with pink and yellow together, but I just really wanted to play with this pink shade. I could have gone pink and blue, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I just did that look last week with yellow and blue, and the little color this is right here. And several people told me that I had Italian flag on my eye. I kind of laughed because I didn't see that until Corey's like, no, it's the Italian flag. But I had the Italian flag on my eye. Had no idea. So the color I go into next is Cafe con Leche right here. Take this on a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna actually put it right out here. Okay, so now that that is laid down, this is a very, very soft spring palette. Like you can definitely see how there's some very, very spring-like colors in this eyeshadow palette compared to the Latte palette, because that is more of a fall vibe, where this is definitely more of a spring vibe. However, I really do like these two colors together. I think it's really pretty. It's very, very soft, just in time for the spring and for Valentine's Day. Now I'm gonna go into this color Matcha right here. I wanna add a little bit of color to it. So I'm gonna take it on this brush, pick it up just a little bit. I'm actually going to define my under eye with it. Add that little bit of color. Whether they go together or not, I personally do not care. I definitely think I want to add just some color to this eyeshadow look. Okay, now going into the Latte palette right here. So again, this is definitely more of a fall vibe. You can create a really beautiful neutral eyeshadow look with this. Like I started off with this shade. No, I actually start off with Macchiato, and then I go in with Pumpkin Spice, followed by Hazelnut, followed by Mocha, to create a really, really beautiful, soft, neutral eye look. But again, that's something that I don't want to do today. I actually want to kind of just play with some colors. So I'm going to play around with 3 colors today. I'm going to go into Cold Brew and Double Shot. These are, like I said, the 2 colors that I haven't really played around with too much. And yeah, let's kind of recreate what we did in the other eye. Okay, so the first color I'm going to go into is Macchiato right here. I'm gonna stick my finger in here, and what I have noticed between the 2 palettes is that the Latte 2 palette, their shimmers tend to be just a little bit softer. Don't know why, it just seems to be just a little bit softer, but God, was I obsessed with this combination when it came to creating a neutral eye look. I love Macchiato. All right, and then I wanna go into Double Shot right here. Beautiful, beautiful purple. Oh my gosh, I forgot the most important step, tape. Look how much color lays down. So beautiful, right? Okay, so now that that is laid down, I am not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking the Latte side a little bit more than the Latte 2 side. I wonder if it's just because of the shadow that I have right here. I think, honestly, I think it is. I think I need to take that off right here, because I just don't see how it goes together. So let me just take that off. I just don't know if that just like matches each other. Ooh, both are really, really pretty though. And yes, I went kind of safe in the palettes, but because the Latte 2 palette is a very, very soft palette, and I do want to show you guys something right here. This is the Latte 2 palette. I have not touched it. I have not blown any kick up or anything off of it, so this is what you guys are seeing. But let's take a look at the Latte palette. There is definitely more kick up in the pan, so it gets a lot dirtier than the Latte 2 palette. I think just because this was her first eyeshadow palette, so there's definitely, you know, room to grow, room to improve, and to figure out what techniques works for not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw on the rest of my face and figure out how I want to do the rest of the look of my under eye. And yeah, guys, we'll be right on back. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I did go back into the Latte 2 palette. I just went in with Strawberry Milk underneath, and then I went back in with this side. I went back in with Double Shot to go underneath. I figured I try to make it as soft and beautiful. Since this was a very soft, easy look, I wanted to make this one the exact same to kind of mimic the feel of it. And when I actually look at the 2 together, both are absolutely beautiful. Like, truly, both are beautiful. However, I just feel that the Latte palette just has more of a pop in your face. I feel like the Shimmer Macchiato just really, really, really is right there, boom in your face, I'm here. And then the Double Shot just is such a beautiful, vibrant color. Now, there's nothing wrong with this palette right here. I really do love the Latte 2 palette, but the Frappe just is more light in pigment compared to Macchiato. And then the Strawberry Milk is just a lot softer shade. So if I take my finger and I dig into Frappe, this is the shimmer right here. I'll put it right here in the back of my hand. That is Frappe, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then if I go into the Latte palette, this is macchiato. So you can see how macchiato definitely has more of a oomph in your face. I'm here compared to frappe. Now overall, both palettes are absolutely amazing. Like, this is a great palette, especially for the fall. There's beautiful, beautiful fall colors in here, and Kristen Dominique herself has created really beautiful looks for fall using this very eyeshadow palette. I created some as well for myself, and I just really, really love the Latte palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful and stunning, and it's one that I always gravitate back to. And it was so nice to play with double shot, because I haven't really played with double shot or this little guy right here. I need to start playing with that one a little bit more, but this is a really stunning eyeshadow palette, perfect for the fall. Now Latte 2, it is really beautiful, and I really do like the other look that I created with it more compared to this one. I think this is just very soft in time for Valentine's Day. The one I did for Trend Mood was just so beautiful, and I really, really loved it, which again, I'll link right up here. But this is the Latte 2 palette. It is definitely a softer vibe. It's more of spring colors than fall colors, but both have really beautiful neutrals in here that you guys can create a neutral eye look, or you can create a pop of color. Completely up to you. It's hard for me to decide which one wins the battle. Honest to God, it's very, very hard to decide that. Like, it truly, I don't know which one wins. Oh, which one would win the battle for me? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I first started this video, I thought hands down Latte 2 is gonna win. Hands down. Like, that wasn't even like an option. But now looking at the two together and comparing the two, not only in like the camera right here, like looking at how it looks on my eyes, how well the shadows blended out, looking at the color scheme, I would have to say I think Latte 1 palette won this battle, and it's not just because of the eye look, it's just because the shadows in here. I feel like this has more of an everyday wear. This is more fall vibes, and that is why I will gravitate more towards this palette first compared to this one. This one's gonna be great for springtime, creating very, very beautiful, soft, elegant looks. This is what this palette is more for, and this is more for like bold in your face fall. Both are amazing, so either one you guys will not be disappointed with, but I definitely think that the Latte 1 palette definitely won this battle. But I would recommend checking out this palette, because like I said earlier, they do donate a portion of proceeds to the St. Jude's Research Hospital. I think it's fantastic, so definitely make sure you guys check it out. And I want to let you guys know, this is not the lip of choice that I would choose to wear in this video. It's really, really not, but I got a packet from Influencer, and I'm doing a Bare Mineralist Hydrating Smoothing Stick lipstick. I got this shade Inspiration right here. I didn't get set it in PR, like I do have an Influencer account, but I never really did anything with it, and I just recently started it back up again. So they sent this over as a campaign to see what I think about it. It's very soft on the lips. I do not like the smell of it. The smell is very, very strong of like an old, like, it's very, very strong of like a makeup smell, like a lipstick makeup smell. One that I'm not a fan of, but it's very comfortable on the lips. I will say that it's very comfortable on the lips. And I'm glad they sent me red. Like, I think it's really beautiful. I don't know how it makes my teeth look per se. I don't know if it like lightens up. I think it's too much of a lighter orangey tone red. I like more of the deeper burgundy reds personally myself, or like a true red, but it's still really nice. Lipstick right here. So if you guys want to check out my influencer account, I think you guys can find me just Allie Dawson 89, like you can for any of my other social medias. It'd be the exact same thing, but I'm trying this out and it's really, really not bad at all. So yeah guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I post so many videos today and I can't even keep up with myself. Also make sure you guys head on over to my other channel. It is Our Florida Life. You guys can see my cool, wonderful adventures with my amazing fiance Corey. And as always guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye. Oh man, ooh. No, that was too dramatic. Oh, okay, bye. Okay, guys, so not only I was like that a certain portion of proceeds that are made in honor of the Kristen Dominique, in honor, and now both palettes are curated. Now they'll I talked to them about like, talk to them, it was really cool.